Hello guys, it's Verzikten here. Today I have very interesting clips. Please enjoy and I'll see you on the next video.
Yep, that's most of it, guys. I took a few days off. I was hanging out with the family and stuff. Had a great time. I saw the old shack I streamed out of. Hung out with Bimbis. Met my grandma for the first time in a long time. It was good. Merch coming out next year. Or not next year, next week. Next week. You can order it. And here's... Oh, I should probably mention this, guys, on how the merch is going to go. So initially, I wanted to produce a bunch, and then you guys can order it and get it in less than a couple months. Because a lot of merch drops, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. You'll buy it, and you'll get it 8 months later. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not even the merch company's fault, usually. It's just a lot of shipping and a lot of, delays, right? So here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to produce the merch and have it get to your door within a month or two of you ordering it, like at the latest. But here's the problem. We don't know how many people are going to buy it. So we produced, is it pre-order? It's like partial pre-order. It's partial pre-order. So you're never going to have to worry about, am I going to ever get it or not? But here's the weird thing. We made as much as we could that made sense. And the first people who buy it are going to get it much, much sooner. So basically, here's how it works. We have some amount of hoodies and we have some amount of everything. And if you buy it first, it'll show up to your door in hopefully less than a month or two. That way you don't have to wait forever. But the thing is, if too many people buy it and we just can't produce it, it'll be a pre-order, but it'll show up way later. So I think that's what we agreed on, because for me, I just didn't want it to take too long. But at the same time, it's kind of weird to make people fight over limited drops. Not that it's a bad idea. I mean, you guys know a lot of companies do oh, there's only a few of these bricks. Let's buy the brick. So it's not going to be that crazy where it's limited. It's going to be sort of unlimited, but the people who buy it first will get it much, much sooner. A lot sooner. Hopefully in a month or two maximum. Is what we're hoping for. You never really know with delays and all that. But we did already produce a good amount of them. And basically, yeah, the people who buy it first will get it way, way sooner. And then the people who do have to pre-order it and buy it later won't get it for a while. Because it's just how it's going to be, guys. I think that's the best way to go to avoid look, guys, I think we saw what happened with Corpse's hoodie. There's a lot of fake ones out there after it sold out in the first, literally 15. I couldn't even get one. And that's how the whole hand-delivered thing came out. But I couldn't even get one. It sold out too fast. There's no pre-orders. And then it was a little tough. So I think what we're going to do is you can buy it. It's probably going to sell out. And then after that, it becomes a pre-order. It'll take much longer. But the first people that buy it will get it much sooner. And that's, I think, a good kind of a mix for the people who can buy it quick. And people who couldn't, but they'll still get it, just not immediately. No fake merch, hopefully not. What time will it come out? Should be about 12 o'clock next Friday is the plan. So, yeah. No war. I mean, if you want to get it on time, then there might be, because is there international shipping? I think there is, yeah. It'll probably cost a little more, though. But there will be. I mean, if you want it, you'll be able to get it, pretty much. Can't guarantee how affordable it'll be if you live in a weird area that's very hard to get. But it should be there, and then the people who order first just get it at a reasonable time. Everyone else, unfortunately, will probably have to wait a little longer. But I do feel like a lot of people who have seen merch before are probably used to that, right? I mean, Rae's merch, and there's no flame to it. It's normal. It happens all the time. It takes a while to get out, So... but I can guarantee that the people who order early enough will get it on time. How much does it cost? It's not 100% confirmed, but it should be around the same price as Rae's and Corpse's merch, I hope. That's the idea anyway. All right. But guys, that's pretty much it. Hung out with Bimbis, merch shoots, merch coming out. And I think I should probably talk about it a little bit. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say the t-shirt and scarf, pretty much Lily did all of that. I had the most input on the hoodie, so that's what I'll probably talk about the most. And let me tell you guys what my plan was with the hoodie. So I think basically this is what I was thinking, guys. And like, I hope this doesn't come off as offensive, but you guys have for sure seen a lot of people's merch where it's like, it has their name all over it. A lot of my friends do this, and there's nothing wrong with it, because at the end of the day, you're buying their merch because you like their name, because you're a fan of them, right? Like, I mean, I wear my Corpse hoodie every day. It does have Corpse, you know, like really big in letters all over the place, right? Same with Rays and stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. You're buying it because you like them. But I kind of want to do something a little different and not as, you know, stand-outy, sort of. So the first thing I did was just go green, because everyone does black hoodies or white hoodies. And this might be a bad idea, because green's obviously a more difficult color to sell to people. But I wanted to go for something slightly different. And then the design, it just looks like a hoodie with a star on it, right? It's not super crazy looking. I was actually kind of worried that people would think it's too simple. But when I thought about it more, I figured out that's kind of what I really wanted it to look like. I wanted it to look like something that's not immediately ultra Sykkuno looking, where it just looks like it's something, you know, that you could just wear any old day and you won't look like Sykkuno's biggest fan ever. So it's pretty much just a green hoodie. It's got this star on it. It is embroidered instead of printed on, so it's a little bit higher quality. But here's the thing, guys. It would be a little too simple if it were just a hoodie with a star on it. Well, that's kind of what I wanted at first. I wanted people to look at it and be like, it's just a hoodie with a star on it. It's not crazy, because I don't want it to make it, I didn't want to make it look like you're the biggest Sykkuno fan ever. So I tried to add like some smaller touches to make it a little more unique that hopefully people who watch my stream will appreciate. So let me try and explain what some of those are. But yeah, at first it's just hoodie with a star on it. Nothing crazy. One of the things I have is this little star on the hand. And this actually isn't embroidered. So it has two different materials already, which they told me it was a bad idea because it costs more. But I was like, whatever. I just want it to look cool. So this is embroidered. This is not embroidered. This is actually glow in the dark, because if you guys watch my stream, you guys saw me play GTA a lot, right? And I was like, had glow in the dark shoes, which I thought was cool. So you have this on there. It looks pretty plain, but it actually glows in the dark, because I was like, has glow in the dark shoes. I want my hoodie to have something glow in the dark. And that's why I liked it this way, because when someone looks at it, it's just a hoodie with a star on it. But if you watch my stream, let me pull up some pictures, guys. I got some good pictures of it glowing. But I feel like it was a cool touch, because it's not something that's super obvious, but you're going to see this one day, and it's going to glow in the dark, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember shoes glow in the dark. And it'll kind of remind you of my stream. But let me pull up some pictures I took literally like 5 minutes before I pulled up the stream, guys, because I thought it looked kind of cool. But I mean, I literally so basically the way the glow in the dark works is it gathers lights for energy, and then it glows when you put it in a thing. But all right, let me pull it up really quick, and then you guys can see it. I'm gonna leak something, I bet. Please don't leak. All right, right here, guys. Oh God, my fingers. Is this here? So this is what it looks like in the regular time, guys. Like at daytime, I guess, with the lights on. And like this is I'm just gonna say it's not edited at all, guys. So this is just what you see on your wrist when you're looking at it. And then I literally shined my phone's light on it for like 5 seconds, and it just went in my closet literally 5 minutes ago, and it glows. So this is with the lights off. You can see a little light in the background. So I thought it was really cool, because it's like, hey, if you watch me play GTA, and I got glow-in-the-dark shoes in GTA, because I thought it was cool to have cops chase you, So I was like, I got to have a little glow-in-the-dark thing on the hoodie. So I feel like it's a small touch that's not ultra Sykkuno looking, but like you'll see it one day and kind of remember had glowing shoes. But this hoodie glows in the dark a little bit too right here. And I thought it was a cool picture. So I thought that's like one of the small touches that's kind of nice. It's not like super crazy, but my goal is basically make a hoodie that just looks regular, but then when you really look at it, it seems a little different, So I got this glow-in-the-dark thing because my GTA character has glow-in-the-dark shoes. And then another thing we got was I played Among Us a lot, right? And in Among Us, the little bean sprout I played as always had a leaf on his head. So my hoodie has a leaf. I'll just show you like this. It has a leaf here on the hood. So if you put your hood on, you'll have a little leaf on your head, just like our Among Us character. So like it's bendable too. So if you want it to like go up, it'll. I mean that doesn't look good, but but you can bend it and it stays that way. So like it's got a little leaf on it. If you put the hood on, it looks like you're wearing the leaf, just like the Among Us character. So like I think I added a lot of small touches, hopefully that people like, because when you first look at it, right, you're just like, it's just a hoodie with a star on it. Now it's pretty good quality. It's embroidered and stuff. It's nice. But I tried to add like little things where it's like, yeah, it glows in the dark, just like Yuno's shoes. Or like, it's got the leaf, just like the little bean sprout from Among Us, you know? So I thought that was really my goal, guys. I wanted something that's like, it's just a hoodie you can wear, but, you know, to most people, it'll just look like a hoodie with a star in it. But to some people who buy it, hopefully they'll see the smaller details and be like, oh yeah, this is Sykkuno's hoodie. Because they'll see like smaller details like that. So I didn't want to like plaster my name on it. In fact, the only place that says my name is right here on this little like piece of metal. I think it's called an agate. It says Sykkuno on it, really small. You can't even see it because my camera's kind of blurry. But this is the only place that says my name on it because it's just like a small detail that I thought would be cool to throw in. So I think the agate, learned that from Phineas and Ferb. But anyway, that was pretty much my goal for the whole thing, guys. I just wanted a hoodie that looked like it was a plain old hoodie. You know, I think most people are going to look at it and think it's too plain. Then you'll be like, oh, it's just a hoodie with a star in it. And they're probably right. But I think to some people, they'll see like, one day they'll see a little glow in the dark part. They'll remember Yuno with his glow in the dark shoes. Or they'll like put the hood on. They'll remember a little bean sprout with a sprout on his head. So I was hoping to go for something like that, where I don't have to put my name on it for people to realize that this is Sykkuno's hoodie without putting Sykkuno on it, you know? So I think hopefully I've achieved that, and hopefully people like that, because obviously, yeah, I don't have my name in big letters on the back of the hoodie or something like that. I just tried to add in little things from the stream that if you watch my stream, you'll remember it, hopefully. So that was my main goal with the merch, guys. It was more subtle. It's something you can just pick up and wear, and you don't have to worry about looking like Sykkuno's #1 fan. But the thing is, if you are a big fan, you'll remember all the little things we did on stream. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good. I keep hitting my microphone, but hopefully you guys like it. I put a lot of thought into it. There's a lot of smaller details. It's not like some crazy logo. It's not a lot of stuff, but yeah, I think it really has a lot of elements from, you know, from the stream and stuff. And I think anyone who watches my stream all the time will for sure, you know, recognize it, I hope. Is there a different color? There's actually supposed to be 2 colors, but I thought this one looked really good, and I didn't want to do the other one because it wasn't exactly how I wanted it. So hopefully you guys like it. I think I put a lot of thought into it. It's got a lot of small details that I think will, you know, remind you of the stream or something like that. And probably most people will just think, yeah, it's just a hoodie with a shirt on, or a star on it. So yep, hopefully you guys like it. I definitely do. It's been one of my favorite hoodies. I think just quality-wise, it's good. And then you add in the small touches, and it reminds me a lot of the stream and stuff like that. So anyway, that's most of it with the hoodie, guys. Hopefully you guys like it. Your brain is wrinkly. I wouldn't say that. I just want to do something where it's like not ultra Sykkuno merch looking, but if you really know it, then you'll see it as a little bit more than just a hoodie with a star on it. But there's definitely a lot of unique things on there. I think there's like literally this is embroidered and this is like printed on, which is different. Most people only do the printing. So I already have like different processes put into it. I think it's pretty unique for a hoodie to have that, plus like a leaf on the back. There's a lot of different unique features that aren't usually all put in one hoodie. And apparently it's not very cheap to do that. So I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not making a huge amount of money on it. I'm trying to keep the price as low as possible, hopefully at a minimum around what most of my friends charge for their hoodies. But obviously there's a lot of different production things in this, and yeah. Anyway, that's most of it. I do think it'll be at a minimum unique. Like, I mean, it's green for one thing. That's already different. But yeah, I hope everyone likes it. If not, worst case, I guess at least I have a hoodie that I like. So, all right. Can we see it with the hood on? I mean, I guess, but yeah. So you can adjust this so it goes up. But that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? So like, so you can adjust it and it should stay, but it's like, I don't know. I haven't. I just kind of leave it flat for the most part. But yeah, I think it was pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with it. I hope most people are too, and I get it. I will say this, I got a slightly larger size than normal, so this is a medium. You can tell it's a little big on me, but I kind of like it a little poofy because it's comfortable. But should be coming out the 15th, guys, the 15th. Anyway, yeah, next Friday, I think it'll be available to buy. Hopefully people like it. Honestly, I'm just hoping I at least break even and don't lose money on this, but yeah. Is it supposed to be oversized? I mean, if you order a bigger size, I'm usually a small. This is a medium. Just because I think it's comfy when you have a slightly big hoodie. So, can we pre-order? Not right now. The orders are going to be on Friday, and here's how it's going to work. We have a bunch made already, and they're on the way here. And the first people who buy it will get it much, much sooner. And then everyone else who buys it, it'll be a pre-order. It's just the way it has to be, guys. It's the most reasonable. Because initially, I wanted to order enough where everybody could just get it at a reasonable time. But the problem that happened with that was we don't know if anyone's going to buy it. So we can't buy, like, you know, a bazillion hoodies and then nobody buys it. It's kind of weird. So we got a good amount of them. First people who buy it will get it soon-ish, like in a month or two max. And then everyone else will get it much later, which is unfortunate, but that's just the way to go. How long is the pre-order up? I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking a month or two probably. But yeah, other than that, I'm not 100% sure, guys. But it's not available yet. It's available on next Friday. So how many are available straight away? I don't know exactly. Some amounts. But yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully people like the hoodie. I put a lot of thought into it. But at the end of the day, you never really know if it's going to sell or not. And I was concerned it was a little too plain, but I think it looks cool. So, you know. Is the t-shirt embroidered too? Yep, it is. It's not ultra fancy, but I did for sure say I want something high quality that hopefully will be good, even if it's not like ultra fancy looking. It's pretty good quality, I think. So anyway, it'll be available next week, guys. Hopefully you guys like it, and hopefully I don't go broke for some reason, but it could happen. You never really know. Will you restock it? We won't have to. We're doing partial pre-orders and partial everyone gets it when they buy it. Well, not everyone, but basically we have some amount in stock right now. If you buy it and you're one of the first people who buy it, you're going to get it quick. And then if you're not one of the first people who buy it, you'll still get it just much later. So, yeah. Can you tell us about the sizes? No, other than this is a medium because I don't know that much about it. We'll try and come up with more details. But this is a medium. It's a little big on me, but I kind of like it poofy. So, yeah. Okay, how much did it cost you? I don't think I can say exact numbers. What I can say is I'm not going to make that much money on each one. I did not know merch costed so much, but I guess that's just how it goes. So, all right. I'm thinking the prices should be very close to Rae and Corpse's merch. Should be very close to that, but, you know. If he's 5'9" and a medium looks too big, I'll get a small. I mean, it just depends on what you want. I kind of like slightly bigger, but, I mean, all right. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the big announcement, guys. Merch coming out in a week. Hopefully you guys like it. Let's see. Chat, your personal assistant. Guys, I actually feel like I'm the least professional streamer because I don't have... Listen, Rae has like... Wait, should I be saying this? Rae has like an assistant, a stylist, like a... she has like all these people. She'll just be like, hey, do this. And she'll have people like scramble about and do all the things. And I'm like, oh God, she's fancy. Meanwhile, I'm out here like living a scuffed life, guys. I don't know. But